Welcome to episode 967 of Apartment Hacker. This is Mike Burnett, Apartment Hacker. It's my mission to tease out human potential in the multifamily space. So over the last 4 or 5 days, actually 3 or 4 days, I don't know, the election was a couple of days ago, or I guess it's ongoing. I've kept pretty silent about, my response or my reactions to what is happening in our political landscape. And I do so because there are some choices, personal choices that I make that don't lend really for me to have an opinion about what happens in terms of an outcome. But what has really struck me more than anything during this election cycle is just the absolute hatred and vitriol that I see our nation involved in, and our citizens and our people and our human beings involved in. The hate that gets expressed toward one another. And I don't know why that is. There's certainly many facets, many deep-seated things that are giving cause for that tinderbox to be in place for people to get triggered by the stimulus that's out there in the marketplace. And we can blame, we can point fingers, we can blame, we can say it's this, we can say it's that, we can say it's media, we can say it's social media, we can say all kinds of things. But at the end of the day, each one of us have individual agency. We have something that was gifted to us by a higher power, and that is called choice. It's this space between a catalyst and a response, and it's right there in the middle. This thing called choice. We've talked about it several times here at Apartment Hacker. But I just believe in my heart of hearts that our country, it doesn't matter, call it the senior leadership in this country, whatever side it is, it doesn't matter. We as human beings need to get back to what is really fundamentally important to our culture, to our society, and that is just love, care, and respect. It's all the things we've learned in kindergarten. All of us have learned it in kindergarten. And taking back the possession of your God-given right to choose, right, between catalyst and response, and how we behave in those moments, how we act toward our fellow human race in those moments where we feel ourselves getting emotionally loaded, being the first to do it, being the first to reach out and be a part of a calming conversation, or a conversation that is more, it doesn't mean you have to agree with the party you're having your conversation with. You can disagree agreeably. You can seek first to understand one another and why you might have the worldview that you do. But you can seek first to do that, and you don't have to take, your catalyst doesn't have to be your particular party or the leadership in that party. It just has to be you, taking ownership of your own ability to make a choice, to show up for a conversation with another human in a way that is fruitful for the two of you. Again, you don't have to agree, but in my head, we need to treat each other with kindness and with love and with respect. And we've gotten so far away from that, or at least it seems. If you look at all the echo chambers out there in media and social media, I think we've just got to get back to a more seeking first to understand sort of perspective about how we interact and engage with one another, and do our best to be a part of stopping the hate. Makes me sad for our country. Makes me sad for each and every human being in our world. I don't know what the answer is. In my head, that's part of the answer, but I don't know what the ultimate answer is. But I would encourage each and every one of you to go out this weekend. This is Friday, this weekend, and see if you can spread a little kindness into the world. In a perfect world, do it with someone that you might not otherwise agree with as it relates to politics and worldview. Everybody deserves that, and you do too. Take care. We'll talk to you again soon.